Good morning, everybody, and rise and grind. So, as I said in my first video, I was going to explain a little bit of my story throughout each thing. So, today we're going to start off by explaining the house that we live in. So, when I first started Airbnb, I was really scared. And I was terrified that if I bought another house and I moved out, then I wouldn't get any bookings and then I'd end up with 2 mortgage payments. So, long story short, I slept in my truck. I literally put my house on Airbnb and I would drive over to my brother's house every weekend and sleep in my truck. I set up a bunch of closet racks in the garage part, locked the garage off, and I would literally just take all my clothes out there in the garage and hang them up. And I had a conversation with Jenna's mom. She thought I was crazy, but she knew that I was a really hard worker. So Jenna would go to her mom's every weekend, and I would literally go over to my brother's house and sleep in my truck. Well, we had bought this house about 5 years ago, and it was rented. Right around the same time that I was starting Airbnb, the tenant got married and they moved out. So what better timing? So I decided to move in here. It's inexpensive, small, easy to maintain, and my life was starting to get really busy. I was literally working 20-hour days. Like, every penny that we made in Airbnb, I was sinking right back into the property, building it up, making it nicer, adding stuff to it so that I could feel more confident in what I was doing. And, obviously, long story short, it took off. So I happened to come across this quote that Jim Carrey said. He said, if you can't downsize your life for 1 year to live the life that you dream of, then you worry too much about what other people think. So I put the Shome right on Airbnb, and I literally started sleeping in my truck every weekend that it rented out. Eventually, it started renting out a lot. I got more comfortable. I moved into one of my rental properties, and then I had a vacant lot right next door to my rental property. So I decided to build another barn dominium. Obviously, the Airbnb took off. We ended up buying a few more. We have a total of 5 now, and now we have Maple 2. That's what I like to call it. I named it after the street that it was on. So this will end up going back to being a rental, and this will be me and my daughter's primary residence. So I'll start taking you on tours and stuff of all these properties as we go. But I just wanted to jump on here this morning and just kind of tell you the little lesson that I had to learn. And, I got rid of the fancy stuff, and I even slept in my truck to get started. Airbnb was frowned upon. When I went into the bank, they literally wouldn't even give me a loan. I owned my house free and clear, and they were scared of the Airbnb income. Just to give you just a little bit of an insight, in the month of July, my 5 properties made $106,000. And obviously, assets over liability, it's paying for my new house to be built. So now we're going YouTube. Jenna's going to be editing the channel, and I want to start telling everybody all these little quirks that I did to get where I'm at. So today's lesson is downsize your life and build your dream. At one point in my life, I lived in a 5-bedroom house in Pickerington. I had a brand new truck, I had a brand new Jeep, I had a boat, and I had a hefty mortgage and a 5-bedroom house for just me and my daughter. But I was cool. I was flashy. I had it all. I also had a lot of debt, and I worked 20 hours a day just to pay my bills. Now, I buy assets. I don't buy anything unless it's making me money. And then I live off my residual income. And because of that, I was able to quit my job of 15 years at Southwest Airlines. It was really difficult. I almost threw up when I made the decision. But like I said, we had a great union job. I worked there for 15 years. I sunk every penny I had into real estate assets. I created a really strong residual income. We now have 10 sources of income. So I wake up every day and I just market. I gotta rent everything out. I would much rather do that than go load airplanes. So we're gonna jump in the truck. I gotta run out to the Shome 2 and unload my dump trailer. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. And then I'm meeting my HVAC guy, and we're gonna run into the store in Newark, Famous, and we're gonna pick up all of our HVAC stuff for all 4 houses that I'm building, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. That is a beaut. I love that house. The life of an entrepreneur. Every day, you just have to deal with shit. So I got in the truck yesterday and my driver's window will not roll up. The regulator went out of it. Called the local auto parts store, couldn't find one. So I had to call the dealership and give them my VIN. Of course, it has to be ordered. So I'm bundled up today. It is going to be a cold ride. But my guys that work for me, they're all union workers and they work for me part-time and on the side. So I gotta have the stuff there. There's no excuse. If you want to be successful, you have to do what other people won't do. And when you do what other people won't do, you'll have what other people don't have. Some days when I get home and I lay in bed, I just ask myself, like, how did I even get through today? My phone rings nonstop. I literally wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I go to the gym, and it's like the only peace and quiet I have. And you know, my mom and my brother and everybody, they always thought I was crazy. They're like, just take a break, like, enjoy your life. I am enjoying my life. I love this shit. So no worries there. We have a couple more properties to buy and sell, and we will have all of our Airbnbs paid off. And that's kind of why I'm starting this channel now. Once the Airbnbs are paid off, all I got to do is teach my daughter how to help me market, and then it'll be a generational wealth situation. Like, Jenna will grow up, she'll take over my property, she'll manage them, she's going to get her real estate license, so it's going to be like second nature for her coming into adulthood. And then I think her goal is to start her own salon. She wants to get into cosmetology. The girl that does her hair, she kind of looks up to her, and she's been doing a little research on starting her own salon and being a beautician, I guess you could say, which, you know, ties in hand to hand to what her dad does. There's real estate and there's residual income. So I can get her in the real estate and teach her to buy or build her own shop, and then she can rent her boots out for residual income. So my goal as a father is to teach my daughter to build her dreams. So that's what we're going to do. That's what Dream Builder, that's what our merch line is. That's the cause. And yeah, thanks for following along. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try to post as real and as raw as possible. It's an adventure. All right, we're pulling up now. Oh, nice. Corey's there too. It's so cold. So we're going to do two things while we're here. We just had the fire pit done last week. I built a massive fire pit, 20-foot octagon, concreted it all in. And, you know, that way the people coming for the fall retreat out here in the country can have fires and whatnot. But we're going to do a little walkthrough, check it out. I know the cleaner was here yesterday, so I'm just going to, I like to stop in and make sure everything's going well. And, you know, she'll leave me little notes if there's stuff that I need to go pick up and buy and whatnot. So we're going to jump out and chat with him and go over everything. And everybody meet Corey. He's my HVAC guy.
How's it going?
So we are going to download the trailer and do a quick walkthrough, make sure this place is good to go and ready to go for the tenants that are coming this week. I ordered a bunch of chairs yesterday, and it looks like they all came in. Holy moly. So we ordered 8 chairs for the fire pit. Looks like she's been getting everything cleaned. A lot of times when I bought the couch, we made it so that we could pull all the covering off and wash it and then put it back on. It's a light color, but the fact that you can do that changes everything. It's not too bad. We do it about once a week. But it looks like she's banging everything out. She likes it when we have several days in between flips, as it gives her more time to kind of go through the house and get the laundry done and deep clean and whatnot. So let's walk out back. We're going to go ahead and unload this dump trailer. I bought a whole pallet of mulch yesterday to finish the fire pit. And hopefully that'll be done for the season and ready to go. Then I just gotta bring in some wood. I don't know who opened the hot tub. That's kind of weird. Maybe it was really windy. I'm not sure. Just another thing I walk into. That means that the heater's been running nonstop and costing me money. It's probably my fault. I didn't notice that the back wasn't latched shut. Little stuff like that is what I walk into. But look at that. Still living the dream. So last time I posted on Facebook. We hadn't started the channel yet. But we got almost all the mulch done. All the way down to the fire pit. Zach's going to come over today and finish it. Hopefully we can get it banged out before it's cold. Still got to remove the wood, and then we're going to mulch up around it. So the mulch is actually going to round off over here, and then I'll do some more trees and stuff probably in the spring. I got to bring some gravel in. I'm going to fill this with gravel probably about 8 to 9 inches. And then we'll have everything completed back here. Looks like I'm going to need to go get my boots on. It's kind of muddy. That's one thing I've learned is when you work as much as I do, you just carry muck boots in the back of your truck at all times. It's a necessity. Must have got pretty windy last night. The trash can's blown over. I don't know. I mean, I kind of wonder if somebody wasn't here because I didn't leave the lights on either. I'll have to check the cameras. Definitely got to secure your properties. The pool, we'll probably vacuum it out today. They're going to be closing it either tomorrow or the day after. I'm actually kind of relieved that this is all over for the season because pools are a lot of work. I had to hire somebody to check the swimming pools every single day. When you have a pool and it's your primary residence, you can kind of check it every day and there's not a lot of people. This house, every party is 15 to 25 people in and out of the pool, body lotions, all kinds of stuff. And one thing I've learned, no offense, but women, when you come to these properties, you're coming here to party and you never take your makeup off. You literally buy waterproof makeup and then it ends up floating all over the hot tub. Again, comes with the territory. It is what it is, but just little things that I've been picking up along the way and educating myself on. But I'm gonna run out here now and grab my boots, get this trailer unloaded, and then we're gonna head to Famous to pick up all the HVAC for all 4 of our new builds. And then Corey's gonna get started today. All right, that's done. Zach will be over here later to get all this spread. And then we just have to go pick out some more trees, probably get them on clearance this time of year, and pray to God they survive the winter, which they probably won't. Yeah, it's coming along. It's looking good. This Shome too, for those of you that are new, Shome means shop home, S-H-O-M-E. Our Airbnbs are called the Shomes of Perry County. All right, we're gonna head in and grab all of our HVAC stuff up and fill this trailer. All right, we are in Newark, Ohio, and we are headed to Famous, which is where I buy most of my heating and cooling stuff. I don't come here much. So every time I come here, I swear I get lost. But we're driving down some small roads and this big truck and a trailer. So it's fun. All right, I think this is where I'm going. So again, guys, it's literally 8 a.m. I've already checked all my properties, adjusted all the hot tubs, unloaded a trailer, hooked up to a trailer, met my HVAC guy, and now we're picking up HVAC stuff for 4 different properties that I'm building every day. It's just a constant grind. But we're almost there. Looks like there's some construction going on too. Really going to test my maneuverability today. Good thing I grew up in the country. Alright, so Corey got here ahead of me and he said to go up by the McDonald's. Okay, so I see the McDonald's. Alright, there's the construction. So now we need to turn left here. Alright, there we go. We got it. Good deal, good deal. Not too bad. Alright. Famous Supply. There we go. Alright, we're here. Alright. I don't know how they feel about recording in here. I'm going to ask before we do. If not, I'll keep it brief and just kind of show you what we're doing and give them a little bit of a shout out.
Do you like his backup camera?
Yeah. Alright, so today we're picking up 4 furnaces, 4 AC units, and all the stuff that we need to hook them up. Because like I said, we got 4 new barn dominiums getting built right now, and Famous Supply in Newark is where I get all my material at. So we're gonna walk in here, we're gonna check everything out, make sure that it matches our order, get it loaded up in the trailer, and then I'm gonna bring you guys with me, and we're going to start taking it to the properties. A couple of the properties we are not able to lock up, so I'm gonna take them out to my shop until the houses are locked up. That way we don't have to worry about anything getting stolen. So here we are. How we looking, my man?
Pretty sure it's ours.
Is it all there?
Yes. Well, I gotta make. They might have some more. We're supposed to have one more. Is on sale or so.
I think we can get it all on the truck just fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the houses that we can lock up, we'll go ahead and take the stuff there. The rest of it we'll keep in my shop. And then as you need it, we'll just go out to the shop and pick it all up.
We can lock up the Ron's house.
Yep. Alright, so now that we're here, the first thing we're gonna do is go in and locate all of our stuff and take our receipt and just write down everything and make sure that all is accurate. Make sure we got all of our order, cross everything off as we find it, and as we load it up. So we'll go ahead and spin the camera around as Corey does that, just to give you an idea of what it's like to come to the supply house and pick up all of our material.
Just going through everything. Come off bottle number, tonnage, 2-ton, 2-ton condenser, 2-ton evaporator, 7,000 horizontal.
So basically we got a list here,
And this is all the accessories.
a list of all of our accessories, all of our order, and we just come in here and we verify it all. We usually take a Sharpie, mark it all as we're going through it all. And then once we have everything crossed off on our list, we load it in the trailer and we get up out of here. Nice. So all in all, it looks like we have everything, right?
Yeah, we got everything.
Good deal.
Everything's good.
All right, Aaron, you ready to load?
Ready?
All right, buddy, let's go. Alright guys, I think you get the gist. I'm gonna jump off here and help them load up so we can get up out of here. Alright, all those years at Southwest Airlines packing planes, I think I did pretty good. $18,000 in HVAC for 4 houses. So, we're gonna get this closed up now and be on our way. Throw the canopy over top of it so I don't have to worry about stuff blowing all over the place. Run inside and get my slip, and then they want me to go over to Lowe's as well to get a couple more things to get started. And we'll be on our way. Not having a window and driving up here has been brutal. I'm freezing. All right, so we got all of our paperwork. The guys are locking the trailer down. My favorite thing about a dump trailer. It's got the canopy. It's almost like an enclosed trailer with a top on it. But we gotta go to Lowe's and pick up a couple more things, and we'll be on our way. All right. I'll tell you what, the hardest thing about this YouTube stuff is recording. I need to get some Meta glasses. That way I can record and still use my hands. I felt like a POS not helping those guys. That's why I only recorded the first load. Back up over here. So unfortunately, they have construction going on at one of their entrances and exits, so I have to maneuver all this and turn around. But we got it. I've been driving trailers pretty much my whole life, so we good. All right, headed to Lowe's. Freezing because my window is still broken. Oh, hopefully my part will be in today and then we can get this fixed. But it's not going to stop us from getting stuff done. Again, just to reiterate what I do for those of you that are new. So I buy and sell houses, I flip houses, I buy land and I build brand new houses, and then I also build my own Airbnbs. So some of my properties I build and keep, some of my properties I build and sell. Every time I flip or build and sell a house, I take the profits and the proceeds and I roll them over into my Airbnbs. Because once the Airbnbs are owned outright, the residual income's free and clear. So I'm always busy. Right now we're doing 4 properties. 2 of them are getting kept, 2 of them are getting sold. It's just what we do. And the reason I like to do more than one at one time is because I also get more profits. Now my profits come in the form of equity. So you gotta think, if it cost you $300,000 to build a house and you build 4 of them at the same time and you can build them for $260,000 a piece, that's an extra $40,000 times 4. So when the houses are done and you sell them, that's more money you can roll over into your Airbnb. So if you think about me trying to create generational wealth with my daughter, once the Airbnbs are paid off, she can then manage them. She's been doing it her whole life. So Jenna's a sophomore. I have her in Zane State Real Estate. She's getting signed up as we speak. We've been working on it. Once she gets into that, she'll be able to manage the properties throughout her teenage years. That'll be her gas money, that'll be her livelihood, that'll be her teenage job. But it'll also be her inheritance. So Jenna will be nonchalantly learning how to manage all of her dad's assets for, God forbid, the day that I'm no longer here. But my goal is generational wealth. So I need to format that into her little brain now. And then once she becomes an adult and she has her own assets that are paying her, she can start pursuing a career that she loves to do and wants to do. I had a really good job at Southwest Airlines. I loved my job, but it wasn't my passion. Every day I woke up, I did not want to go to work. I wake up now, I'm busy from the time I wake up till I go to bed, but I love what I do. So my goal is to help my daughter grow up and love what she does. Let's say that she pursues her dream of starting a beauty shop, and she's a beautician, and she gets into real estate, and she buys property, and her dad helps her build a shop, and then she rents out the booths. My daughter will be able to get married and have kids and stay at home while making residual income based on everything she learned in high school while editing these videos. So what we're starting is pretty cool. We got the merch, we got the hoodies, we got the hats. We're going all in. So I'll post a link to our Dream Builder shop. Feel free to check it out, buy some hoodies, buy some merch. The long-term game plan with that is to start giving stuff away. Every time you buy a hoodie, you get entered to win, you know, one of those situations. But yeah, so far, so good. It's been fun. But we're gonna run into Lowe's now. I'm gonna help these guys get the rest of their material. And then we're gonna start dropping everything off at the new builds, and I'll show you everything we got going on. They thought I was stealing. Oh, all right. So I ordered a bunch of insulation for one of my builds, and it was supposed to be delivered today, and it wasn't. So I had to come in here, and now we had to change everything. So I have to go home and unload all of the HVAC stuff, empty the trailer out, and then come back up here to Lowe's to get all the insulation. Otherwise, it won't be delivered until next week, and I already have my guys ready to install it this week. So just another thing, man. Like I said, it's always something, but you just got to learn to ride it out and just keep grinding. It's just the way it goes. I mean, it's stressful at times. Like, I had plans later, but I'll try to figure out how to combine them, or maybe see if my brother's interested in helping me out. Maybe I can get him to come and pick everything up for me. It'll already be packaged up, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll just have to bring the trailer up and go from there. Okay, get that straightened. So now we have to go home, check on my daughter. She did not have school today, and unload the trailer with all the guys. But kind of bummed out because I got this curveball thrown at me. The installation was supposed to already be at the property, and there was supposed to be somebody there installing it right now, and obviously that's not going to happen. So the only thing that comes to my mind right now is this is why everybody quits. This is why people don't do this. But it's also why they don't have Lamborghinis, and it's why they don't own all the real estate. And just let it be a lesson, man. Like, the advice that I can give in this situation is just don't stop. Don't quit. No matter what happens, no matter how stressful it is, just keep going. I'll get through this. I'll come back up here. I'll pick it up. It'll take a little bit of time out of my day, and we'll be back on the grind. It's just all there is to it. Regroup, keep going. That's what Dream Builder is all about. So now I'm gonna crank up some music and just tune everything out on my way home. At the end of the day, I'm still doing stuff that other people are not doing. I'm still living my dream. I'm not driving to the airport and clocking in every day. It is what it is. All right, rant over. We're good. Moving on. You would not believe the amount of older people that are raiding the flower gardens in there. Everything's on clearance, and they're just pushing shopping carts full of stuff out. It's cute. It reminds me of my mom. My mom's got a green thumb, man. I'm sure it's from the hippie era, but yeah, she's always been into flowers and planting trees and everything like that. She loves it. All right, let's head back to the first property and get unloaded. They thought I was stealing. Oh, all right. So I ordered a bunch of insulation for one of my builds, and it was supposed to be delivered today, and it wasn't. So I had to come in here, and now we had to change everything. So I have to go home and unload all of the HVAC stuff, empty the trailer out, and then come back up here to Lowe's to get all the insulation. Otherwise, it won't be delivered until next week, and I already have my guys ready to install it this week. So just another thing, man. Like I said, it's always something, but you just got to learn to ride it out and just keep grinding. It's just the way it goes. I mean, it's stressful at times. Like, I had plans later, but I'll try to figure out how to combine them, or maybe see if my brother's interested in helping me out. Maybe I can get him to come and pick everything up for me. It'll already be packaged up, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll just have to bring the trailer up and go from there. Okay, get that straightened. So now we have to go home, check on my daughter. She did not have school today, and unload the trailer with all the guys. But kind of bummed out because I got this curveball thrown at me. The installation was supposed to already be at the property, and there was supposed to be somebody there installing it right now, and obviously that's not going to happen. So the only thing that comes to my mind right now is this is why everybody quits. This is why people don't do this. But it's also why they don't have Lamborghinis, and it's why they don't own all the real estate. And just let it be a lesson, man. Like, the advice that I can give in this situation is just don't stop. Don't quit. No matter what happens, no matter how stressful it is, just keep going. I'll get through this. I'll come back up here. I'll pick it up. It'll take a little bit of time out of my day, and we'll be back on the grind. It's just all there is to it. Regroup, keep going. That's what Dream Builder is all about. So now I'm gonna crank up some music and just tune everything out on my way home. At the end of the day, I'm still doing stuff that other people are not doing. I'm still living my dream. I'm not driving to the airport, clocking in every day. It is what it is. All right, rant over. We're good. Moving on. You would not believe the amount of older people that are raiding the flower gardens in there. Everything's on clearance, and they're just pushing shopping carts full of stuff out. It's cute. Reminds me of my mom. My mom's got a green thumb, man. I'm sure it's from the hippie era, but yeah, she's always been into flowers and planting trees and everything like that. She loves it. All right, let's head back to the first property and get unloaded. So we are just getting back in Thornville. I already left our first stop. Now we're heading to the house I'm building for myself. Drop off more HVAC stuff. And then the other two I'm gonna put in my shop until we get to the point where I can lock the houses up. So it's all coming along slowly but surely. Like I said, we're building four at the same time. So we'll get in here, get the stuff dropped, get it unloaded, and then we're gonna run out to the shop and drop the rest of it out there. And then I have to go back to Lowe's to get the insulation. Hopefully I'm done after that. Oh no, I got one other thing. I gotta take some electrical stuff out to another property. The electrician will be there today at 4 o'clock. So almost forgot about that. This is my day. It's hectic every day. But again, I do like what I do. It beats having a 9 to 5. And then I think Jenna didn't have school today, so we'll probably go down to Somerset and grab some food and talk to our lady that's doing all of our merch, because we have some more hoodies and stuff that are getting available. All right, well, I'm pulling up to the house now and the concrete guys are here, which means they have started my front patio and sidewalk. We got all kinds of stuff going on. I'm gonna go ahead and park right out here in the road, and then I'll show you guys around and show you what the next project is at my current house. So let's jump off here. Oh. Go ahead and turn the camera around for you. All right. So we got all kinds of stuff going on. Hopefully nobody comes down the road. So the game plan here is we're gonna have a front patio, and then it'll have a sidewalk that wraps around the back of the house to the back patio. We did a mixture of concrete and wood. The back patio is wood. And then if I end up staying here for a while, I thought about putting a swimming pool in the backyard. Yeah, we're moving right along. Everything's coming out great, looking good. I love this house. It doesn't even look like a barn dominium. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and walk inside and give everybody a little tour. So this house is 30 foot wide by 60 deep, and it's actually 5 bedrooms. It's pretty big, turned out great. So as soon as you walk in the front door here, you got your big 4-foot staircase. Immediately to the left, you got your dining room. The kitchen will be in the middle. We'll have the sink in front of the window. The range will be in the middle of the island. Refrigerator will be down here and it'll stretch down the side. I'll end it with a 18-inch pantry to give it a separation point. Then this will be the living room. So it's pretty big, decent sized living room. TV will probably go on the wall. On the back side is the mother-in-law suite. I set this up in case my mom decides to move in with me. She'll have her own headquarters, I guess you could say. Nice big bedroom, very large bathroom. I'll be able to do all kinds of shelves for her. Massive shower, vanity over here. And then she'll have a nice big closet as well. And then my daughter and I will reside upstairs. Right here's where the washroom will be, and then the half bath and the entrance to the garage. Keep in mind, I don't even make plans. I just find stuff on Pinterest and then we redesign it ourselves. That's the beauty of being an investor. I love what I do. So as soon as you come up here, you're greeted with master bedroom right here on the right. It'll have very large bathroom, walk-in showers, massive closet, which I still have to build. It's not built yet. And then we have 3 bedrooms on this side of the house. This is the one that Jenna's claiming. It's pretty big. Massive closet for her. This one's located directly behind the elementary school. So me and my daughter like living right in town. It's pretty easy to get around, and she'll be driving soon, so I have a feeling that'll change. But with her not driving and being able to walk everywhere, it's been really convenient for her. This is the second room. And then at the very end is the bath. So we'll have a 60-inch deep steel tub, subway tile, toilet over here, 48-inch vanity. And then the smaller of all the bedrooms is back here. And again, it's still really not that small. So there you have it. That's the maple build that I'm building for myself. As I was talking about at the beginning of the video, finally get a chance to give you a walkthrough tour of it. But like I said, we got 4 of them going all at the same time, focusing on that bulk pricing discount. That's how I make my money and build my equity so I can sell. And honestly, we usually come in pretty decently too. Like, I mean, if you buy one of my properties, it's going to be listed at a pretty fair price. So I want to get back at it and help these guys bring the material in, and then we're going to go out to the shop and empty the trailer, and then I got to go right back to Lowe's to get all the insulation that they are unable to deliver for me. So let's get at it. So while I was at the house, I decided to go ahead and grab my Meta glasses. These are the dorkiest things ever, but man, filming while doing what I do is a lot of work. So in order to give myself some hands-free footage, we are going to break out the brand new Oakley Meta glasses. I've dabbled with these a little bit. They're actually pretty cool and they take really good footage. So we're gonna get a little first-person view going. I bought the ones that have the lenses that change in the sunlight, so we'll be good to go. All right, let's see how it goes. There we have it. They're not bad. I actually like them. Me and my daughter went to Cheesecake Factory, I think it was, and we were shopping. And I just happened to pop into Oakley and they had them in there. And like I said, I got the transitional lenses, so they black out in the sun and then they're just clear, obviously. I don't wear glasses, so I'm not real keen on that kind of stuff. But definitely makes filming a lot easier. So I'm excited. Pulling up to another one of my builds now to drop off more HVAC. All right, there she is. Like I said, all my builds are coming out pretty sweet. They're definitely unique, definitely different. Let's back this bad boy right up to the garage. All right, the trailer is empty, and so I hired a groundskeeper. They take care of all my pools, hot tubs, etc. And his name's Zach Osborne. He just gave me a call and said that he was done at the Shem 2, which we're right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive down there and show you guys what the fire pit looks like now that it's all mulched in and completed. He did say we might need a little bit more mulch, which I swear, you cannot buy enough mulch. It's unreal. That stuff goes so fast. All right, here we go. Shem 1 and Shem 2 are probably about a mile apart. It's all out here by the family farm, super close. It's actually warming up, it's almost 60. It was freezing this morning. Makes not having the window much better. It's been a cold morning. Here already. Good deal, good deal. All right, let's check it out, see how it looks. This place took off so fast. This is all supposed to be concrete. All this is supposed to be mulched in. But I booked this house and it was just boom, 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 boom. It booked all the time. Yeah, this looks great. Looks so much better. What's up, homie? Looks good. It turned out sweet, dude. Hey, we got our chairs in too if you want to put them together.
Where they at?
They're inside. I'll show you in a second. I forgot to tell you about it. Yeah, man, this looks awesome.
Yeah, I think on the right side over here we could use a little bit more. But I mean, that's not an immediate thing. I think it still looks pretty decent because you stack the dirt pretty high over here.
Yeah, this will get us by till spring though.
Yeah. And you said you want to fill this in a little bit?
Yeah, we're going to bring this up about 9 inches of gravel so it's not so deep.
Okay.
I want it to be semi-deep. That way if the wind blows, it's not, you know, putting the fire out on people.
Yeah,
But,
there's a front loader and some shovels and it'll be fine.
But yeah, dude, this place looks so good. So everybody, this is Zach Osborne, my groundskeeper. He checks all the pools, the hot tubs, mows the grass. He's awesome. He's also an up-and-coming welder. He's finished up school, starting his own business. So if you guys need any welding done, he actually made the railing inside for the spiral staircase. So I'm actually going in there right now. Come on, I'll show you the chairs and I'll show everybody your work. We'll pimp you out.
Yeah. I'm not cheap.
No, but we appreciate you, brother. This dude's just like me. He doesn't hold still. That's the only way you can get anywhere in life. Dwayne's over at Maple Street right now doing all the concrete for the patio and the sidewalk.
Stop by there after Bob's.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, we're moving, man. Everything's rocking.
I just couldn't believe you built 3 houses in that amount of time.
It's been nuts.
It's 3 houses of that.
The sad thing is, if it wouldn't have rained all summer, we would have been done.
Yeah. If this wouldn't have got booked out so many times, we'd have been done.
Yep. All right, yeah, so all the packages are right here. There should be 7 of them. I left that one spot open where the sidewalk comes in. So you'll be good there. All right, Zach, let's go ahead and take these chairs out. Oh boy. Easy, beast. Good thinking leaving the doors open.
Yep.
I think you've done this a couple times, haven't you?
Once or 4 times.
The wind got a hold of the hot tub cover last night, and when I got here this morning, it was open.
Oh.
We got to make sure we latch it down.
Yeah.
I don't think it was us. I think it was the last guest, but we're just going to have to start checking stuff like that because it's getting so cold. If that hot tub's open, it's just going to burn up all my money.
Now you got plenty to burn.
Just got to keep buying assets, brother.
Yep.
I think I'll grab us some string lights while I'm at Lowe's today.
Just if I have 100 footer of yours at the house.
Okay. That's probably all it'll take to go around this.
I think so.
CJ's going to come out and run electric, so we're going to have a switch here, and we're going to bury it, and it's going to go up there and connect at the power box for the pool. So I think what we're going to do is shoot down here and come across for the gazebo, and then he's going to bring it over here, and he's going to put a switch up on the house. That way, if you're like partying and stuff and you forget about the lights, you can still turn it off from up there. So yeah, dude, it's crazy how far this house has come.
Yeah, I remember when it was just a dirt patch.
That's how we save our farm, man. I don't want to lose all this family land.
It goes from a dirt patch to about $4 million in assets.
As long as it's paying the property taxes and the land stays in our family, that's all that matters to me. I'd hate to see it all get sold and then a housing development go in or something stupid like that. Cool, cool. Oh man. I like these meta glasses, they're pretty awesome. All right, good deal. Well, are you going to do this today, or are you done for the day?
The same as this one.
And it actually said on the directions that that's how many you're supposed to
I
have?
counted them on the directions. Get through there. 2, 4. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. Hold on a second. It should be. Because I'm missing something. Yeah, because I put 4.
I think everything looks right.
I know it all looks right, but I'm
Well, I
missing.
put 7 of these together at the other place, and it all looked exactly like this. We didn't have any issues.
Yeah, so right now I don't have washers and nuts to put these on here.
You don't need them.
Or the last piece on there.
You don't need them. They screw in. Right there's the nut.
Also, I just need them down here.
Yep.
Okay, so that might be what it is. I was saying, well, I'm like, I'm about to go get these washers and bolts. So I was gonna fix it one way or another.
God love you. You were gonna weld the damn thing together, weren't you?
Oh, I would have. If I had to.
Yeah, these are gonna look good. The whole fire pit's coming out great, dude.
Oh yeah.
I love it. It's all looking beautiful. You know what they say, right? It all starts with a dream. I'm gonna go inside and check on them. I think Alex is deep cleaning the house.
All right.
What are you doing?
It's almost done.
Yeah. We started our channel, so you're a celebrity now.
Yay,
Everybody meet Alex. She's our #1 cleaner.
hello.
I like to stress her out all the time with last minute cleans because this place books all the damn time. How's it looking? Good?
Good.
I got some good news.
What?
They're shutting the pools.
What?
We closed the pool yesterday at the lake house, and this one's getting closed tomorrow or Friday.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna close it?
They come out and they winterize everything, and then they put the covers over top of them, and we're done
For the what?
for the winter. But I'm excited about that because I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the fire pit?
I think it's really pretty.
It's coming out good, isn't it? Zach gets all his chairs done, and then I'm going to go pick up some more string lights and hang them out there. And then CJ's going to come over and run some electric out, and we'll have switches up here at the house. So if you come here and a guest has left the lights on, you can just shut them off over here. So the main will be at the house, and then the other one will be out here at the fire pit.
He's missing a chair. It's inside.
Yeah.
I threw everything inside, afraid that it would get taken. So
Those things were heavy.
I scooted them.
Freaking Mighty Mouse.
So this is that. It says that nobody comes till Thursday. I'm just waiting on laundry, and I'm on the last load.
Gotcha.
So I can just come back in the morning and
Whatever you want.
fold it and put it back because everything else is done. I also put pillowcases on that because people keep using them and not putting pillowcases on. So
Yeah.
I put clean ones on them.
We'll show everybody your work.
Okay.
Is there anything damaged? Anything I got to fix? Is it all good?
It all looks good. It was messy, but I think they had kids.
Yeah.
I threw away a lot of diapers. So
Go ahead and turn the thermostat down
then
whenever you leave. I'm actually going to go buy a Wi-Fi thermostat so that way I can start controlling them from my cell phone.
what, 62?
55 will be fine. And then I'll buy... No, I understand. That's fine. And then I just bought a furnace for the shop, so we're going to start heating that, and it's going to have a separate thermostat. That way, if people were coming here and they're having a big birthday party or something, they'll be able to use the whole thing.
Yeah, because this will get chilly.
Yep, I think we'll be good for, another month, but after that, it's going to start dropping down really cold.
We officially have enough towels.
Nice.
If they don't start towels, there is enough for every day.
Good deal. Did you notice that we added a pickleball court?
I was wondering what that was for.
Yep, so now we have pickleball and basketball. And on Thursday, Steve from Sheridan is coming here and we're installing the artwork. So it's all going to be 3-dimensional. It's going to have lights behind it.
Very cool.
It's going to be pretty cool. And that's where we're going to start doing our podcast.
Oh,
Yep.
neat.
So we got our YouTube up and running. We got our merch made. I'm going down to pick up some more hoodies. And then I got some shirts and stuff for you guys to wear as well. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Working hard? Ready to get out of here? All right, guys, I'm taking off. I was just checking on Zach, make sure everything was good. All right, guys, we're in the Humble Honda now. I'm gonna run down to the gas station and get something to drink, and then I'm going to go out to one of the properties and drop off all of the electrical. I've been buying all my wire by 1,000-foot roll, so saving me a few $100s every time I do it that way. We ended up buying 10,000 foot of wire, so I got one hellacious of a discount. But I have my electrician going over to one of the new builds today at 4 o'clock. So, huge shout out to my brother. He came over and picked up the truck and the trailer and ran back into Lowe's to get the insulation. After we leave the gas station, we're gonna run over to Uncle Bob's build. He's probably there. Maybe help him unload. But yeah, my day's almost done. We've been running since 4 a.m. It's 2:22. Gotta go meet that electrician and kind of give him a layout with my little Sharpie, mark where everything's gonna be at. All my switches, all my ideas, everything like that. And then I think me and my daughter are gonna run down to Somerset to Strong & Co. and get some dinner. And we might drive one of the Lamborghinis. I don't think I'm gonna have much nice weather, so I'll try to get them out as much as I can before winter comes and I put them in the garage. But all right, guys, not really a big drinker. I don't drink alcohol much. If I go out, I'll have one drink. Never really done anything bad, but I'll tell you what, these right here, these Bang energy drinks, they're gonna kill me. At one point in my life, I was drinking like 4 to 5 of these a day, and I highly, highly frown on that. Don't ever let yourself get to that point. It's terrible. This is my first one today. I've been weaning myself off for the past month. But it's crazy. I get like caffeine headaches. Literally have withdrawals. It's terrible. Addiction is a real thing. All right, we are finally coming to the end of the day. Let's run over here to Bob's, check that out, go drop off the electric, and I am done. Figure out what my daughter wants to do for dinner. Like I said, I think we're gonna go to Somerset. Be a good time. It's beautiful out today. I can't wait to get in my car. I love my car. I'm not really a big flashy guy. I don't like to go out and buy a bunch of fancy stuff, but I wanted that Lamborghini since I was a kid, and I love that thing. That's my baby. But let's see what's going on over here at Uncle Bob's. What a day it's been. We just dropped off the electric, and I am finally heading home. It's been a long day. I am exhausted. So Jenna's already texted me. It's a beautiful day out, so she wants to go get some dinner. So I think I'm going to enjoy the weather and go get one of the Lamborghinis out. I'm kind of craving BrewDog. I might run up there and get some food. It's a pretty nice spot. I really like it. But I appreciate everybody riding along with me today. I know it's been crazy. This is basically every day of my life. But you know, it's very rewarding. Once everything's done, it's done. And you know, once the Airbnbs are paid off, they're paid off. And then you just manage them and collect your residual income and enjoy your life. But tomorrow we're going to be checking out more of the merch. Dream Builder hoodies, t-shirts, and hats are all being made. The website has been started. I think we've only got 2 or 3 shirts on there right now, but I have had a couple friends that have already ordered. I'm going to put the link below to the store. Other than that, I guess just thumbs up and subscribe, and feel free to share our videos. I really appreciate it. We're not going to stop. Let me know what you want to see, and we'll just keep grinding. That's it. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go home. That's my day, and nothing comes easy, guys. It's brutal. That's why there's only 1% to do it. But hey, again, I appreciate everybody. Thanks for following along, and don't forget, it all starts with a dream.